Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to talk about how I grew this baby. Okay, well I wouldn't even call her a baby, I call her Big Bertha. Now I started off in a raised bed, right? A regular raised bed with some wood chips at the bottom and black cow manure mixed with a regular topsoil. Nothing expensive at all. And here, this is where we got our fresh fruits and veggies. We got, what is this? Cabbage. What else we got? Here's my little helper, guys. It keeps going down because you gotta put it up. What are we doing right now?
Building.
What are we building?
This building is mountain.
And I love to get my hands dirty. Something about putting my bare hands in the soil just grounds me and connects me to Mother Nature. Now, one thing I do have to say, after you're done tilling your soil, making sure that it's good and rich, you want to water your soil every other day, or really you need to check your zone so you can see what's best for your zone. So I just wanted to show y'all, like, oh my God, listen, this right here, this gets me off. Like, this gets me off. Like, just nature and just seeing the growth. Like, every day I come out. And here's my little tomato, guys. But here is where you can see the cabbages started to produce. You can see how the heads form. It's like they overlap each other. Big Bertha wasn't ready. Like, as big as she wasn't ready, okay? Now, this one here, I forgot what I called her, but this one was called Lillian. I call this one Lillian after my grandma. You see how they're overlapping, like the leaves? That lets you know that it's getting ready to be done, you know? And again, the overlapping effect. As big as Big Bertha was, like for his leaves, she wasn't ready in the middle. The head has to be hard. That's how you know. That's how you're going to check your cabbage. Plus, these are early cabbages. Again, I told y'all I go out there every day. That's my garden, my Zen garden. My outside Zen garden helps me to tend to my inner Zen garden, which is my internal dialogue. What am I thinking, doing, feeling, on the inside? Because that's going to determine what comes out on the outside. And this day, as you can see, look at my little helper in the background trying to get some video action. I just was, just holding her. Like, I just love the way they feel, like vegetables, fruits, and all those things. They just feel like alive and vibrant. Yes, mom life, aka thug life. Now, what I had did was I harvested what I could, right? And then I cleaned out my garden, and I only left what was needed. It smells so divine, so delicious. I don't know about this one. I don't know what that one's gonna do. We got more mint leaves. I don't know why I did that one so close because these are sprouted extremely well. Like, so many sweet little small leaves. Now this one here, it's an early cabbage and it's forming ahead, so it's still beautiful. Oh, look at this one here, ripened. Yay. We're gonna let you sit a little bit more. Big Bertha's still holding on like a little old hag. Excuse my French. You ready to come up, Lil? Look at you, because you're getting all brown. There we go. Here are the results of an early cabbage. Y'all, when I tell y'all I cooked this down, all I did was add some onion, olive oil, black pepper, salt, Tony Chachere's, garlic powder, a little bit of sugar, even though, I don't really do the sugar. I could have added stevia, but yeah, this is the final product, and I loved it. When I tell y'all I cherish that cabbage. So I need you guys to like, share, and subscribe, because we're going to be doing more gardening tips, and plus, like, we're just going to be growing our own food. We got to get ahead of this agenda, y'all. Y'all know what the agenda is. They don't want us to be self-sufficient. So let's get it. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.